Swag. It's assisted suicide.
Can you stop it, Ralph? We're live at the Fan Expo in a place that is full of love, diversity, acceptance. You're listening to Nicole Arbour, that I can't stand anymore, who I can tell you this, and I'm going to hold back what I really want to say until I write it down and figure out how to say it properly without going too overboard to the point where it's going to hurt my career. That is the most disgusting, despicable, is that a word?
Yeah.
Thing I wish I could see it I've ever heard. This is going to get 15, 16 million views. It's going to go all over Facebook. She is a terrible human being.
Yeah.
To actually go under the guise of telling people who may be obese due to addiction problems, which is a disease within itself, to genetics, which you can't control, to perhaps depression, which you can't control because now it's a mental disease, to many different factors that lead to being a bit obese, which is okay. Then to others who might happen to be obese and are just trying to work on it and try and live a healthier lifestyle. But to make them feel like a piece of shit, to make them feel like scourge of this earth for nothing they have done wrong other than the way that they just appear. Nicole Arbour, you are a horrible human being, and you speak to a younger generation who might actually listen to what you say, not have the emotional capacity, not have the mental capacity yet, just due to lack of life experiences, to think that you are shaming them, not really getting your message of that they just shouldn't get a parking spot. Think about what you're saying. You are horrible. There is some 14-year-old girl right now or some 16-year-old dude who is considering maybe doing terrible things to himself because of your viciousness.
Yeah.
It is wrong. It is so, again, I'm out of words what to say because there's many things I want to say, Nicole Arbour, and they're going to be absolutely ruthless, and I'm going to hold back on those. But I'm going to go to Jay Brody now, who I know must have opinions of himself, of yourself, Nicole, and this latest YouTube video, which you should pull down right now if you want any accountability to your audience. If you have any moral compass within your skin, you will pull this video down because you are giving the wrong message. Jay Brody.
Well, I'd like to say something that, first of all, the video in question, first they pulled the comments down real quick. So she had comments open, then closed them. Then the likes were open and then closed. And I'm happy to get to say this here at a place where everyone can be themselves and they can be other people. They can do whatever they want.
Here at the Fan Expo.
You're seeing people all sizes and shapes. I've had weight issues my whole life. I've struggled with my weight forever. It's been a problem for me since I was a boy. I was dealing with this since I was a kid. Everyone that's overweight understands that it's a dangerous thing. They get it. They understand that that is a problem. Trust me, when Nicole says that, I'm jealous because I get to eat. I'm jealous because they get to eat whatever they want. When a person's struggling with their weight, every single meal, every day is a fucking struggle. It's something they think about. They torment themselves over. This isn't just people eating too many cheeseburgers. It's a mental health issue. It's people going through depression, people going through child abuse, people with abandonment issues, and they don't find their salvation in a bottle or in a pack of cigarettes or in the bottom of a needle. Sometimes they find it in food, and that isn't something that people should be shamed over or shit talked about. It is something people need help with, and if we keep making people with mental health issues into these people that deserve to be admonished and bullied in public, you're gonna have so many people fucking killing themselves over something like this. And what bothers me so much is our demographic isn't her demographic.
Explicit. It's an adult channel. You know that. There's warnings on it. Even on when we put it up on iTunes after, it shows explicit. We cater to adults who kind of can at least debate this sort of stuff. Children watch her on YouTube.
Well, that's the thing. I was in one of her music videos,
Nicole Arbour,
and I played the fat guy in it. And I had no problem with that. But what I want to say to people is her audience that's probably fucking going nuts right now, not able to deal with that message because they've supported this woman through thick and thin, and they've been saying go team, and now they're thinking about doing terrible things about themselves. It's not okay. What she said is not the truth. It does not work like that. You are you. and you're going to be fine. This life is difficult. People have all kinds of fucking problems, and we can't be telling people they're shit and they're not valuable because of what's physically wrong with them.
If you put up a dude on a football team in shape, quarterback, running back, and he goes and says a message like this, if you had a Tom Brady say, "Hey, fat people, put down your cheeseburgers," that guy he may have beat a 4-game suspension for Deflategate. It got overturned yesterday. He would never be able to have something overturned like that.
Exactly.
You cannot talk to people, to other human beings that way, Nicole Arbour. And just because you're a beautiful blonde who may get away with, and you're gorgeous, and you got a great body, and maybe you worked hard to get that body, which we're proud of too. But looking the way you do does not give you this God complex to talk down to others. It is so wrong. And again, you need to give your head a shake, because your whole career is built on controversy. That's what you want. You want people to make comments, good or bad, and you want the attention. You know what attention you need to do right now is take it off your fucking self. Take it off that and apologize to people who might be dealing with some issues which are leading to their obesity, and maybe come back and say, "Hey, here's a great workout program I can help you with," or "Here's a great counselor that I can introduce you to," or "Here is a great little get together where we can try and hang out and make you feel the joys of life, to maybe distract you from something that you're focusing on, which is really adding negativity to your life, which is then causing you to eat." Use your humor, use your looks in positive ways, not to just draw attention for yourself. For what? Fucking views on a video that in a year nobody's going to give a shit about?
It's ridiculous. And at the end of the video, she says, "I'm saying this because I'm your friend." Friends help you. Friends bring you solutions. Friends tell you this is how you can get better. There was no solution in that video. It was just,
"Hey, Roddy, I'm your friend. You're a shit singer. But you know what? With hard work, you can be a better singer."
But at least that's saying with hard work you can be a better singer.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying
That's
that's
good
to say you're a shit. That's just like, who says that?
That's like going up to someone who's been shot in the chest 5 times and telling them, "Don't be shot." That's the same fucking thing.
Interesting.
It's not going to help.
And I was being facetious when I was talking to Roddy. It's like, how can you break someone down to build them up? It's what insecure people do. It's the greatest megalomaniac move of all time. It's exactly what these narcissistic human beings do. They love to break, build, break, build, break, build, break you, build you, break, you, build you. So you always have them in your control. And that's all she's trying to do to her audience, is have them in your control. "Oh yeah, let's talk out of 2 sides of my mouth. I'm going to break you down, but then the end of it, I'm going to put a smile on my face, and I'm your friend, and I'm going to build you up." That is bullshit. That is hypocritical. And smart people see through this shit, Nicole. Smart people get that what you're doing is terribly wrong and offensive, and it does not work that way in the real world. And when you surround yourselves around a good team of people, and when you surround yourselves around family and true love, they will never, ever have a break in their life whatsoever. It's never about a break for 1 moment, for 1 second. It's always a positive message. "Hey, how can we help you? How can we talk?" None of it, "Oh, you're fat. You eat your cheeseburgers." You never even mention that shit. I'm done. I can't talk about this. I'm sick about it. It makes me sick to my stomach. We're going to be back on September 8th after a Bacardi Party Friday, and we're going to talk about it more then. But Jay Brody, while we're live here at Fan Expo, please give me some closing thoughts before I puke. I feel like puking from this person.
I just want to say that, we'll probably put this on YouTube, where there's people listening in on the radio about, listening to us on the radio talk about this. And if you're feeling shitty because of what you heard, because of that video, I just want them to know that it doesn't have to be like that. Your life can be great. It doesn't matter if you're big or small. Work on yourself. Work on making yourself happy. Don't listen to people that have been beautiful their whole lives telling you what beautiful should look like. It's insane. There's no beauty. Really is what you determine it to be. If you are happy and you're living a fulfilled life, then you're beautiful, and that's all that matters. Don't let some fucking person run you down for views and for controversy. And this isn't a PR move for us. This isn't something a fucking PR person told us to say.
We can't afford PR people.
No, we can't afford PR. That's exactly it. This is the truth. I feel so sick about I think about this 12-year-old girl that watched that video this morning. And is in
imagine
fucking
if you were
tears.
14 going through what you're going through in your life, which was some struggles with your weight, which you've been open about.
Yeah.
How would that have affected you at that age?
You know, if it was somebody I looked up to, like I was big into pro wrestling and comics as a kid, if fucking Batman came on the screen and called me a fat fuck for 20 minutes, I would be in tears forever. It would be terrible for me. And to a lot of young girls, she's a role model. And to a lot of overweight young girls, to be honest with you, she's a role model, and they're in tears, and I feel fucking terrible for them right now.
And so do I. And you know what, Jay? I appreciate your candidness with this, and I appreciate you reaching out. And if anyone for some reason is listening to us right now, and you're distraught by this, man, come hang out with us. Come drop by the studio, and you got to probably be over 19 for our what we're doing over here. But come chill with us, man.
Hey, I'm Jay Brody. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment. We read the best ones on the air.